sessions and advice for all walks of life. With JayMariee and Blue, we've got topics just for you, bringing it all to light. We're vividly vocal. We're vividly vocal.
What are your thoughts on casual sex?
Um, okay, so casual sex, um, I don't know. I have my mixed emotions about it. Like, I mean, it's cool.
Okay.
Wait, so when you say casual sex, like you talk about in a relationship or just in
No, just
general?
you meet somebody, friends or not friends, you just have sex. That is just your connection, just casual sex.
Oh, okay.
Having sex with
I can't
people you
do
might
it.
meet off an app.
I
Okay,
can't do
yeah,
it.
that's
I
exactly what I
can't
was
do
saying.
it.
I can't
And
either.
I have a reason why I can't do it. The reason why I can't do it is because I get attached too easily. I do. Now, back then, let me tell you, I'm about to be a whole 30-year-old woman this year. I can't do it right now. Catch me when I was at least, what, a good 18, whopping 19 in like the 20 section. Hell yeah, I could do it. But now I'm looking like I can't do it now because
Absolutely not.
I get attached too quick. I'm first of all, I'm a clingy ass bitch. I'm gonna get clingy. I love the clinginess of me. Like a lot of people can't handle that. I'm clingy in anything. Relationship, friendships, all of that. Blue can voucher. But I'm clingy. So it's like I'm gonna get too attached and just fucking and not doing nothing else. I'm gonna be hurt and be pissed off and I'm gonna wanna
Get
fight
used.
you. Yeah, I'm gonna want to fight. I'm gonna like say for example. Now, let me ask you this question. Let me get you. Well, I probably ain't gonna get you, but let me ask you. So, say that you are casually having sex with this individual, and you see him at the mall with another bitch. How are
I
we
lose my shit.
feeling?
I lose my shit. I'd tear up the whole operation. I would lose my mind and I would burn them all down with their bodies in it.
Oh my god!
That's my answer.
Oh my god! I'm fucking up the
I
whole
would
mall.
lose
Pretzels,
my
pretzel
shit.
machine,
I would come out with a
candles.
mannequin and start beating the fuck out of both of them.
Man, beat the
Pretzels,
dog
pretzel
shit.
stand on fire, Great American cookie. Got the ovens on full blast. Got a can of gasoline. Just gonna throw them all up in the ovens. Boom.
Oh my god, it reminds
That's
me of fucking Elmo on fire. Please, just standing there.
gonna
That
be a
is
dark
fucking
day.
sick,
It's gonna be like
man.
it's gonna be the fucking what is today? February 18th massacre. The mall massacre. Sneaky
Oh my
link massacre.
god. Oh
Gonna
my
be
god,
that.
this just
I
in,
would lose my mind.
man. That's some sick shit right there. But you motherfucking y'all do that. Y'all do that, and then
We do
y'all
that.
wonder. Y'all wonder why motherfuckers go crazy. Like, okay, because I feel like this movie kind of in ties with this episode. So, have you watched Acrimony?
No, I haven't. I've heard y'all talk about the plot, but
I like Acrimony. And I like Acrimony because okay, so since you haven't watched it, let me give you a entitled like of what happened.
mhm,
So in Acrimony, there's a lady and she meets this dude in college, and when they get
mhm,
together, they basically she I think her mom, I gotta really think about it, but her mom ended up dying in the process of her meeting this dude, which she got it inherited from him, well, from her, and she got a whole bunch of money. Like the all the girls had split the money, but I want to say she
mhm.
got the most. And he basically started using her. That's how I feel.
Oh.
He started using her for the money. She got him a car. She
Oh,
paid
he's the
for
one with the invention or some shit like that, and she
yep,
wanted him to pay for it, and he was gonna pay her back what she
that's
was
her.
owed and nothing more. Okay.
That's it. So, with that being said, all of that happens, right? And this is investing in a dream and all of that. And then all of a sudden, the dream the dream at the time fails, and with the dream failing, she listens to her sisters and stuff like that, and they like, oh, you need to leave him alone, he ain't no good, he this and that, yada yada yada. And she kind of just leaves him alone because the plan failed. You done used all my motherfucking money. What else I can do? So as he well, he don't leave him alone. He end up getting a job. He end up getting a job, and in the process of him getting a job, he gets a call from somebody up at the firm where he been trying to get his invention at. They like, hey, we got a chance for you to da 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 da. And in the middle of his job, he fucks up the plans and shit, and he goes up there, which causes him to get into it with her, and she's fed up. She's just like, look, I done put all my money into you. I'm fed up. Like
Hmm.
it's over. Well, his invention works out and he ends up getting a whole bunch of money. But before that, her sister's all in her head, like, yeah, you need to get a divorce. Da 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 da. She ends up signing the papers. He's like, are you sure this is what you want to do? And she's just like, yeah, da 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 da. Now, before all of that, he had cheated on her as she was giving him money when she was a kid, like when she was a teen in college. Like he had a whole bitch in his trailer and she went over there to go see because he was being weird. So she went over there to go see him, right? And she
Hmm.
pulled up. It's another bitch in the trailer. She rams her car into the trailer, which causes her not to have kids anymore. She had to have the immediate hysterectomy. So now I can't have kids. I can't do shit. So I gotta put my anger on you one way or another. So now this invention works. And remember the girl I just told you that he cheated on her with, right?
Hmm.
He ends up marrying her. He ends up finding her. He ends up marrying her. And he ends up paying the girl back all the money. She even sold her mama house for this man. Like it was that much. But she ended up giving him back the money. And we, called it a day. Well, he called it a day. But she, on the other hand, she felt some type of way because it was like, I put all my money in you, and you giving the life that you should have gave to me to another bitch. So the question was that was spiraling all on the internet. Who was in the right and who was in the wrong? If you ever watched the movie, I would love your point of view on that. But in my opinion, he was absolutely fucking wrong. And I say this
Yeah.
because I invested all my motherfucking money in you. I did the
So
extra
much you've
mile.
lost.
Right.
Even the
I
ability to have children because of shit that you put me through.
exactly. I spent all my money. I did everything. I can't have kids behind you. And you ain't to tell me you gonna give another hoe my fucking life, my dream life that you owed fucking me? Bitch. I'm sad she died towards the end. I'm sorry, I burst your bubble, but
Mm, that,
shit.
but I think that's a good lesson in y'all building niggas. Like
Mm,
it's build a nigga workshop.
mm,
Y'all be building niggas up and up and up and up and up. Y'all investing in their careers. You're not doing shit for yours. You giving them money. You giving them cars and um opportunities and shit. And once they get to the top, they act like you never existed.
man. I did it before, y'all. I did it. I'm a living testimony. I've done it, and I'm telling you, you could give a nigga. Let me tell you, you can give a nigga the world. You can give him money. You can give him gold. You can give him silver. Or you give him anything, but he will still be in another bitch face.
Mm-hmm.
In another bitch face, smiling at her, putting dick in her stomach, and it's sad. Now, a lot of guys ain't like that, but the grimy ones that I'm talking about,
Mm-hmm.
they will smile in your face and go fuck another bitch at the same
Mm-hmm.
time. It's
And
fucked up.
asking you for money, he gonna take
Mm,
another bitch on the date.
mm. Oh, I had it one time. Man, you speaking to me right now because I had it to where my ex would ask me to give him money for cigarettes and haircuts, and this nigga was buying and purchasing for his side bitch to go get her nails, hair, and her toes, and taking her ITE with money that I was giving him for cigarettes, gas money, haircut money. Me, yeah, I did it. I was doing it. I
How can
was.
a man be okay with that? That's
Mm,
my thing. How can you as a man be all right with that situation?
that's why I say honesty. Honesty is all I want from a man. If you can't be honest with me and tell me that you don't want me and you're just here to just fuck me, tell me that and leave me the fuck alone.
Put it out in the open. But a lot
Thank
of
you.
these niggas, they don't want to be honest. They do it on purpose. They
Man,
act like, oh, I didn't say all that, but you know what you're doing. You
man.
knew what you were doing by operating in this way. And because, oh, if I tell her I don't want to be with her, then that runs the risk of her saying, fine then, goodbye. Then I lose my free pussy.
Mm.
And I
In-house
got to work
pussy.
so hard to get another one.
Mm.
Can't
Mm-mm-mm.
handle the truth. What does that mean? Just be honest.
Right. I hate when they say that. That shit
Want
is
they cake and
stupid.
eat it motherfucking too.
Man, these niggas behind about, oh, you can't handle the truth. We can.
You niggas cannot handle the truth.
Sassy ass niggas can't handle the
Sassy.
truth.
Sassy man
Sassy.
apocalypse that we are in.
Man, it where the real niggas at? Like the fuck? Where are y'all? Where the fuck y'all
Nowhere.
at? I'm sick.
Not chasing pussy. They at their jobs working.
Well, come my way, please and thank you. I'm tired of these sassy ass motherfuckers, okay? Please, cause I can't go to no nigga. I'd rather y'all come to me. I'm tired. I'm tired of coming to y'all. I can't come to y'all no more. Come to me, please and thank
No,
you.
no, 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 absolutely not.
I'm learning.
But
I'm learning.
going back to the casual sex question, like I said, it's not for me. I can't do it. Good for everybody. Some of you girls might be okay with, yeah, I can fuck a nigga and then just leave and just like have it not affect me, but I can't do it.
Mm-mm.
If like when you grow, like I just feel like there's so much pressure like recently on young girls growing up in the age of social media to just like to fuck, like to fuck, like to fuck, and it's in the music, like, oh, he ate my pussy, oh, he fucked me and I let, oh, he fucked me, but it's like I can't do that shit.
Right.
So it's like to see everybody casually talking about they sneaky link and talking about, oh, he beat my back in and I don't give a fuck about him. He did this and he did that. Like to see everybody talk about it so casual, it's like, damn, like, are you supposed to be doing that? Like when you're
Mm.
young coming up, you're like, you thinking, this is normal. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm missing out. So I need
Mm.
to go do this and I need to go do that. But that makes me wonder how many young girls and young boys, non binaries, who felt like they felt societal pressure in some way to participate in that. To each their own. But, when used to be, like, after like one or two people, I was like, no, this is not for me. But it was like, it felt like something was missing. And it's like, it's the intimacy. Like, you damn near feel like you used after that. Like, you
Right.
feel like, okay, I got my nut, but that was it. Like, you know, it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm sure it's not for many people, but if y'all can just bust your nut and go your separate ways, then fine. But I mean, it's not for me.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I mean, I tried it and I tried it at my age now and I can't do it. Like,
It's just
mm-mm.
like, what is the point?
Right. I can't
Like, I could
come.
just go in there, turn on my rose, and be done with it.
Thank you. Like, I can't come see
Like,
you at night only. I need to see you in the day. I need to see you.
mm-hmm,
I can't do just night. That's weird. That's uncomfortableness. Like,
mm-hmm.
mm-mm. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't. That shit is
I can't
weird.
either.
Like,
I can't either. It's like disgusting to me. Like, I don't know what you got. I don't know if you brush your teeth. I
ugh.
don't know if you do this and that. And it's like, ugh, like, no.
I know a guy that used to like literally want me to be his fuck buddy. And I told him at one point I can't do that. At one point I ain't gonna lie, I did. It was just one night stand and it was done. I did it and it would
Mm-hmm,
call it a day.
mm-hmm.
But it was like I didn't like him, but I was growing to like him a little bit. And then it was like, I can't do it because you only want me to come at nighttime. And I
Yeah.
didn't like that. So after I would do like after that happened, it was just a sense of uncomfortableness after that. He was like, he would hit me up like, so you really ain't gonna do that? Like, and I'm just like, why are you doing that?
Right.
Like,
If
go
if it's
on.
just your nut that you chasing, go get another person.
Right,
Go find
exactly. Go
that's
find
my thing
someone
about niggas.
else.
They don't find people who there are women out there who also just want to bust they nut and go. Why don't y'all
Exactly.
go talk to them? Why don't y'all connect and leave us normal people alone? Leave us
Thank
people
you.
who actually want a relationship
Thank
alone.
you. Man.
But it's like I
Say,
just think
ooh,
it's the chase for them. I really think it's the chase. Like, oh, I gotta convince her that
exactly.
she wanna fuck with me. But if it's like them girls out there available, they too easy.
Exactly. I don't know. It's
It's
just a
crazy.
weird thing. So, I have another question for you. So,
Hmm.
would you ever, so say for example, if your boyfriend
Hmm.
asked you to do a threesome, would you do it?
I knew you were going to ask me that. Uh,
He.
depends on the circumstances. Now, look, my boyfriend, he's not a threesome person at all. He does not. He's like, I'm not really into that. Like, I like just one woman, my lady, and we
I
just
love that.
have an intimate moment. But if anything, it's me who's like, but I don't. I just be playing, and he'd be like, "Why you do that?" And so, but um, depends on the circumstances. I mean, is it a bucket list thing? I guess, but I can go without it. But it's like
Right.
not a necessary thing for me. The circumstances would have to be, we would have to be far away.
Mhm.
Neither of us know the bitch.
Mhm.
Neither of us have contact with her outside of it. It's a one thing, one go. Everybody wearing protection, this and that. She clean, we good to go, and we go our separate ways. Never talk to each other again. I would have to
Please,
pick her out, and that's that.
man. See, that right there, that's it. That's it. That's it right there. Like I I couldn't, first of all, I couldn't do a threesome with a bow monster. I couldn't do it with a I couldn't do it with a Houstonian. I can't do it. I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry. If it's in the same city as me or where I am or surrounding me, hell no. No, I don't give a fuck if I was drunk and out of my body and out of my mind. I still got the common sense to tell you no. I ain't gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. Like I don't, one thing about me, I'm not a threesome type of person. I hate it. I hate sharing anything. That if I love it, I can't share it. Like
Mm-hmm.
or if it's something that I'm not sharing it with a bitch ass. So especially a
At
human.
all.
Oh
At all.
nah, see, I ain't gonna do that. So imagining having sex with your somebody that you love and a random asshole, that will really burn the fuck out of me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be hot in that motherfucker. I'll kill you and her. Like I'm fuck
And don't
no.
let you be like, you be sitting like, he's showing a little more attention to her than he's showing me.
Hmm. 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 Sitting there looking like oh shit, I'll be sitting there thinking of the many ways that I can. Never mind, I
Yeah.
can't say that on here, but different many ways that I can dismember a part of your body, like for real, for real. Like, don't fucking play with
Like,
me.
but they gotta be circumstances. Like, no, you can't touch the girl. I
Right,
need to be in the middle if
right.
it's going to be that way.
Right. So look, okay. You ever watch, okay, so they got this Twitter. It's a show, and I don't know what it's called, but fuck. But it's a show and it's a black couple and they both from Texas. It's always you Texas motherfuckers. I'm sick of it. But they're from Texas and they're a couple and they were looking for a threesome. Now, mind you, you thinking that you watching this episode or this show, period, that it ain't gonna show nothing. It showed dick. It showed balls. It showed booty hole. It showed him eating her cat with socks on. It was just a lot going on. It
This was on,
was a
what was
lot.
this on Zeus?
No, this was on Twitter. It's an actual show. It's a show. It's an actual show. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna have to go find it. But it is an actual show that they have on somebody's network at on someone's TV. And oh, it's on Playboy. There we go. I'm glad. Thank you. It's on the Playboy app. And they literally like they were looking. Well, he was looking more mostly for a threesome. And she was like, well, I gotta pick them out. Da da da. Da. He has bad taste. And they were just showing like the different varieties of people that he would pick. And it would just be like, what is really going on with that? And she's just like, no, I'm gonna have to pick it because I don't feel like you're gonna pick the right person. And I don't know, it just seemed really forced because once they actually found that person, it was like it it was a lot. They actually showed them doing it. It showed her eating the cooch and she I don't it was just it was forced. He was fucking her a little bit more harder than he was fucking his wife and mm,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Mm-mm. No,
Oh my
I can't
God.
do
Okay. So let's take a cleanse. Let's take it back to love. So,
it.
what's your love language?
I was about to crack a joke. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, crack it.
Okay, ask me again.
What is your love language?
Fucking. I'm kidding.
I knew she was gonna say that. Fucking talking shit.
No.
Child, if you watched What is Love on Dive Deep, you know exactly. Oh my God, what a kiki. Fuck.
No shit. No, my love language is affection and
Mhm,
quality of time. I like spending
mhm,
quality time, like alone time, quiet time, being affectionate, like rubbing and touching, kissing and stuff
mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
A little bit of that. I love like going on dates. I've never really been on one, but I would love the feeling of going on a date. Um,
Mhm,
Actually going out in public, holding hands, like being in love, going on walks,
mhm.
traveling. I mean, I have a lot, and hopefully I can find it, but that is my love language.
Yeah. Okay. I
Mm,
need all five of the love languages to feel appreciated. So words of affirmation, being told,
mhm.
"Oh, you look good today. You're beautiful." This and that. My
Oh,
boyfriend doesn't
yes.
like on any of that. I like physical touch, but I need to be touched in a certain way. Like I don't like my boyfriend likes to do light touches. I'd be like, stop touching me like that because it feels like spiders are crawling on my skin. So like put a firm grip on me, but don't
I like
touch
that.
none of that. I
Right.
hate that. Receiving gifts. I love gifts. I feel like a lot of people are afraid to say they like receiving gifts because they don't want to seem materialistic. But I like materials. I love materials. If you don't need it, that's fine. Then to each their own. But gifts make me feel warm. Like I like receiving gifts.
Mhm.
Quality time. I love quality time. Love watching TV. I love going out and doing things and stuff like that. Um, I love acts of service too because I love people that make my life easier. Like me and my boyfriend, we don't live together, but he's over here almost all the time. And he takes out the trash and he straightens up the house whenever I'm at work because I work so much. But yeah, he makes my life easier. I like people that do that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now see, words of affirmation, I ain't never had it. So, I mean, I guess I want it. Oh, it's not a guess, but I would like that. That sounds nice,
I
but
told JayMariee you're beautiful. You look good today.
that's so
That dress
beautiful.
compliments you so nicely.
That would make me cry. Oh my god. I like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, words of affirmation is beautiful. Most definitely. Um, I do have another question.
Mhm.
How do you feel about love and mental health?
Love and mental health.
Hmm.
How do they go hand in hand?
Yeah.
You gotta make sure your mental right before you try to love somebody.
Mm. Talk on it. Talk on it.
Like this is one of the things I was gonna bring up at the end, but do you think self love is necessary in order to love somebody else?
Most definitely. And I say that because if you don't love yourself, how in the entire smooth fuck can you love anybody else?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people that who don't love themselves. I'm a witness that get with people and the people manipulate them. They basically brainwash them to make them feel a certain way or make them act a certain way. And it's like the love got to start from you. You got to love yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
then when you love yourself and you get in a relationship with somebody else, that you'll be able to set. That's when the boundaries come. You could definitely set boundaries. Then this is not what I'm allowed. This is what I'm allowed. This is what I'm not going to allow.
Mm-hmm.
With you not loving yourself, you can't set boundaries because you haven't even set a boundary with yourself. So before you can love someone else, love yourself, set your own boundaries. Then when you get in a
Mm-hmm.
relationship, this is my boundary. This is you're not going to do this, but you
I gotta
can do
protect
this.
me.
Yes, you got to protect yourself at the end of the day. And a lot of you girls go into these relationships with no self fucking love. Y'all do what they say. I'll do anything for my man. I'll go. Should y'all be like Sheila going up that motherfucking mountain for her man? Y'all go up that mountain, over the hills, and under the woods. Not under, but y'all do all that just
Grandma
for
got that
that
sweet
man.
toe.
Man. And it's like, that's not, that's not you. You don't love yourself enough. You don't love yourself enough.
I used to not understand that concept. Like RuPaul said at the end of every episode of Drag Race, if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else? I used to not
Mhm.
understand because people there was a big argument on the internet a few months ago saying like, "Oh, just because I don't love myself mean I don't deserve love?" That's not what it's saying. How the
Mhm.
hell you gonna handle the love that's being presented to you if you don't love yourself?
Right.
A lot
They
of
gotta.
people either
Oh.
you can be manipulated, like JayMariee said, or you
Mhm.
can fumble a good person because you so insecure you can't handle yourself.
Ooh,
You spazzing the fuck out, and this person like, I gotta go. I like
man,
me, but do you like you?
child. They got a song, and it's a Texas song. Well,
Mhm.
Louisiana too. Anything from down south. But the song goes, "How can you love me when you too busy loving yourself?" And I love the fuck out of that song. But if you really listen to the words, he's asking this woman, "How can you love me when you too busy loving yourself?" So he asking like, "Why do you love yourself so much that you ain't in love with me?" So when it got to the close to the end of the song, the woman stepped in and she sung the part, and she basically was telling her input on how a woman is feeling. She said, "I gotta love me before I can love you. I have to. In order for me to respect you and just love you in general, I have to respect me. I have to respect my body. I gotta respect my boundaries. I gotta respect this temple right here before I can do anything else." And it's like in the song, he did not understand that. He was so confused because he's like, "Why? Why does it take for you to love your fucking self for you to not love me?"
Sounds like you want her to shrink herself so she can fit in your world because
Mm,
it's all about you, right?
mm,
So why you got to look at yourself and be like, well, damn, what's so bad about me to make so she thinks it's below her to be with me?
right.
Well, maybe nigga, you need to lift yourself up and meet her where
Mm,
she's at for her to even consider being with you.
exactly. Exactly. And once she broke it down towards the end, he was like, "Okay, well, maybe I need to go check on her." Yeah, maybe you need to, because she's trying to tell you, I have to love me. I have to. I'm not
Mhm.
what the song says, one man can make all one wait, one man can make a woman hate all men. And that part stuck out
Mhm.
to me because it's true.
It's
One
true.
motherfucking man can really, and they really fuck up a woman, can really disrupt their mind and make that woman hate every type of man that come in her life. And
Mhm.
it would mentally, like when they're in a relationship with someone, they would have that feeling in the back of their mind or their thought, because I do that. Like one guy I was with, he cheated that one time, and I shit you not, Blue, I think every man cheat. Every man. I've
I'm with
never
you.
been comfortable in a relationship. I don't care if I was dating a turtle. If you're gonna cheat, that's what I'm that that's it.
What you doing that tank over there?
Like that's just a thought. One person installed the cheating in my brain. So
Mhm.
now I feel like every time I get in a relationship, someone is going to cheat on me. So it takes that one person to really set the bar of something that is just it's just a no-go. And you're gonna go into every relationship saying or thinking, this person's gonna cheat on me. This person
Mhm.
ain't this person is that. And it's so fucked up until that one person come in and try. Like this is like somebody that's actually coming to change your mind, and you are so stuck into that. I can't get that shit out of my mind, to where, like Blue said, you lose that person. So now you're sitting there wondering, well, damn, how? Why? But you got to look at it like this. That one person you was with back then fucked it all up for everybody. So when a good man or someone with good qualities actually come in, it's hard to decipher that because you done been through so much fuck shit.
Mm.
It's crazy.
But going
Mm-mm-mm.
back to self love, right now, romantic love is not the most important. end all be all love. It's perfectly valid and normal to crave a romantic connection, but don't crash out over it. Cause I done
Mhm.
seen many a bitch ruin their whole lives for one person who ain't never gonna be shit, who ain't ever had shit, and who will never be shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I see the same people every day, all day, crying about how they don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. But some of y'all need to get a grip.
No, for
Nobody's
real.
coming to complete you. Nobody can complete you, and you can't depend on another human being coming in your life into the equation to solve all your problems. Because what's gonna happen once you finally get a relationship? You still won't feel complete. You feel like you got all the pieces of the puzzle, but there's still something missing to complete that picture.
Right.
I saw people complain about being single on Valentine's Day, but girl, you got kids. You screaming about
Ooh,
wanting to give a nigga some flowers and a basket with some Nike socks in it. But did you make your kids a basket with the candy and the treats in it?
I'm
Did
sorry,
you take
what?
them out to eat? Kids don't need much, so you could have took them to Chick-fil-A. It would have been a gourmet meal to them. They would have thought it was fine dining. And don't let it be McDonald's with the play place if they still have those. They would have had a ball. I used to take my sister out to eat all the time when I was single. She's 10 years younger than me. So, was it to fill a hole or have a distraction? No, because I love my sister. Like, y'all should love your kids. Y'all need to look at the bigger picture. You weren't put on the earth to be somebody's missing piece,
Mm.
to somebody else's side character. So many women wasting their potential just to be a baby mama to some nigga that ain't never had a hope, a wish, a dream, or a prayer. I knew somebody who was a single mama too. She had she was an owner of two businesses, living in the big city, limitless opportunity, doing her damn thing. But she met a nigga. Isn't that how it always starts? Meeting the nigga, meeting the man.
Man.
She met a man who was fresh out of doing a 15-year bid in prison. She was so desperate to be with him, chasing him like he was the prize. In a matter of just 2 years, less than that, probably, maybe a year and a half, he made her stop her businesses, made her move out of the big, nice apartment she was in, cheated 20 plus times, gave her three diseases. He got her pregnant, crashed four of her cars that were in her name, destroyed her credit to the point of no return, publicly embarrassed her more times than I can count. She is now at rock bottom, broken, abused with physical and mental scars, with a
Mm.
baby that he could care less about. Now, you tell me, is that worth having a nigga in your life for?
Hell no. Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Hell the fuck no. My
And she's still
God.
fighting to this day for that relationship.
I'm fighting for my
Fight for
life.
your life, girl, because it's gone.
Man, I damn, that makes me, and it's crazy because the type of person I am, I would feel bad for somebody like that. But Blue
It's
always
the point
tell
where you
me,
can't.
yep, Blue always tell me, you can't save someone who don't want to be saved. You know what? I'll give y'all a prime example of this shit right here. Krishan Rock is a prime example. Blue wrote her eye.
I gave up on that hoe as soon as she entered the picture. As soon as she became viral on social media, I was like, this hoe not going nowhere.
Now, see, I never had hope in her. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I never
Never.
did because y'all got to look at the person she is. When she got on, I don't even know what the show was fucking called. For the Love of Blue, Blue Face, Blue Balls. I don't remember. Some shit. But he had a show. He had the women on there, and I don't even think he chose anybody. I think what's her name? Crispy Apples. Krishan. She just magically popped up and was like, I want to be with you. And since then, if y'all ever seen a actual picture of how Krishan looked back then versus now, y'all would literally be sick to y'all fucking stomach.
Yeah. She
Krishan
was
is
beautiful.
beautiful, beautiful. Her and Tasiki, that is fucking twins. That girl, the reason why she got that chip tooth was behind Blueface. It was on her show. She got into a fight with a bitch, and they said she hit the concrete, which made her teeth be knocked out her fucking mouth. You do the math right there. And you still stayed with him. Okay, let's continue. He went back to his baby mama. Went back to his baby mama and said, fuck you and that baby you had. But guess what? Guess where she is currently right now? Face tatted up with his fucking face. and
face.
back at that man house screaming free Blue. That is an example of
She lost like 200,000, 400,000 Instagram followers. That's when everybody said, I'm done with this hoe. That's insane. To
yeah,
have hundreds of thousands of people writing you off.
she going
I'm done with
down
this
as
hoe.
we speak. She had when she started, she had what 5.8 million followers. She's literally sitting at 5 million as we speak.
That's insane. Wow.
All because you want to be dumb and you want to. This man practically, y'all. If y'all ever watch, what is it, Crazy in Love? If y'all ever sit there and watch that, I couldn't watch it because it was too much going on. I couldn't. I watched like the snippets on Twitter. I mean TikTok, and the way he would sit there and talk to this girl like a dog, like so disrespectfully. He would call her a bitch, call her a dumbass hoe. He would say the most evilest shit to this girl. And that shit will hurt my heart because I'm like,
Uh-huh.
stand up.
Hold
Stand
on.
the fuck up.
I literally saw this clip the other day of him calling her a stupid bitch. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me play it.
Okay.
You ain't goofy. No, that's not true. Okay, so it took something for you to get 7 fucking tattoos, right? You goofy bitch. Stop talking to me crazy. Stop being goofy. You ain't goofy. No, bitch. That's not true. Okay, so it took something for you to get 7 fucking tattoos, right? You goofy bitch.
Yeah, goofy
Stop
bitch.
talking to me crazy. Stop being goofy.
And y'all hear her, stop talking to me crazy. I would have walked the fuck out right then and there and said, yep, we're done. Goofy bitch. And the
Even he
fact that
knows.
you got 7 tattoos of this nigga on your body.
And the
Bitch, I
fact
got 1 tattoo and I'm trying to get this shit off.
and the fact he's
No.
so comfortable saying it to her face because he knows she's not gonna leave. Comfortable.
Mm. I feel like with niggas like that, and I'm sorry, and I mean I don't care if who I offend. I feel like with niggas like that should start from home. He had to have seen that somewhere. Somebody had to have done it to his mama, or somebody had taught him to talk like that to bitches. Well, not bitches. I'm sorry, to women. I'm sorry. It started from home. It started from home, and now here we are. A motherfucking what is it? A fucking bucket of a raggedy ass nigga.
Now, JayMariee, let me ask you, do you love yourself?
I do. It took a while to get here, but yes, I do. I finally do. I can finally sit here and say I love the fuck out of myself, and I
Mm-hmm.
want to continue loving myself. So definitely, it took a while, but yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I do as well. I do as well. It's
I
a
was just about to
journey. It is
ask.
really a journey. It
It
is a
is.
journey. It's not an overnight thing. Especially if you're not born with that or you didn't grow up with people speaking life into you. You gotta do the work on yourself. It's fucking work. It's not an
It
overnight
is.
thing.
It
It's
is.
work.
I grew up with, my mom would try her best, but, being bullied in school
Mm-hmm.
and, not really having a voice to say anything, I didn't love myself. I really hated myself. I hated how I looked. I
Yeah.
hated my body. I hated my skin color at one point. Like, I just hated how I looked. I always wanted to look like, I don't know. I just felt like I was supposed to be in this body. I was like, oh, this is
Mm-hmm.
me talking at this age. Not this age, but at a younger age. I felt like I was supposed to be a light skinned woman, someone different, someone, you know, of not this complexion. I for the longest I really disliked my complexion. I hated my complexion. And when people see me like literally, I made a snap the other day and I was in the store minding my fucking business, and this girl was ringing me up and she looked at me and she was like, "You are beautiful." And it caught me off guard. I said, "Me?" Like I didn't
Mm-hmm.
think she was talking to me. I'm like, "Me?" She's like, "No, yeah, you're pretty, you're beautiful." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I had to make a snap about it because it was random, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I've never looked at myself at this point of me being beautiful and pretty. I've never. I
Mm-hmm.
always used to call myself ugly. I used to talk about myself, my weight, like I just disliked myself. But right now, I can actually say I love myself, and I love myself so much, and I want to continue loving myself. Like I could give myself a hug right now.
Yeah. It's like some we just walk around sometimes not seeing the beauty in ourselves, and it takes another person to be like, "You're beautiful," and you're like, "Me?"
Yeah.
But sometimes we need to look at ourselves and say to ourselves that we are beautiful. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I saw this picture on Facebook the other day that damn near made me cry. Hold on.
Oh my God, is it like
Look,
happy tears, sad tears?
sad tears.
Oh,
This one says, younger me thinking I was ugly, weird, undeserving of love and friends, and wishing I was never born. Older me mourning my wasted childhood, wishing I would have seen how sweet and beautiful I was, seeing that I was still important no matter what people said, and that I should have never had to fight to be loved. I did.
why
I
am I
think I
about to
bust out
cry?
crying
Please,
because it's real.
why?
It's so fuck. That's
It
real as fuck.
is. Why am I emotional? Please. Oh my God.
This
Damn.
was this other one. Say younger me thinking that. Hold on. Oh shit. Let me see this other one.
Oh my God.
Younger me thinking that when I'm older, I can just control everything so I'll never feel hurt again. And then adult me realizing I have no control over the way people treat me.
Oh my God. That's real.
My God, real as fuck. It's too
That's
real, damn
real.
near.
That's real as fuck. Man. Like,
But yeah, y'all can't control what other people do to you, but you can control your reaction to it and not letting it get you down.
seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
As long as you know who you are, you will be okay.
yeah, y'all be okay. That's what I was just about to say. Y'all be okay. Like, don't worry about what other people think or say about you. You keep doing what if they feel a certain way or have a certain way about you, that's a them problem. That's not a you
Mm-hmm.
problem. You keep being the person that you are. You keep striving, you keep doing you, and I promise you, you're gonna meet people that are just like you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna find
Yes.
your niche. You're gonna meet people like you. You're gonna meet the love of your life who's just like you. So it's okay. Fuck everybody else's opinion.
Mm-hmm. Hell to the yeah. Now, we talk about what is love. What is love not? What is not love?
Love is not what is not love is being talked to some type of way.
Mm,
Um Something that is not of love is being handled a certain way. Being, being in like physical altercations with your loved one or, you know, it's so much I can say about what is not love because I done been
mm-hmm.
through it. I mean, just not being cared for. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
when I say that, like not being the person that that person thought you was, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like you portray to them as this person that, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there, this and that, and then you actually show your true colors. You should have showed me your true colors when you first met me, so I could know how to go from there. That's not
Mm-hmm.
love at all.
Right. Right. I would say love is not control.
Mm,
A lot of these girls get, or boys, whoever, get control confused with leading. Oh, he's
mm,
just being a man. He's leading. He don't want me to wear this because he's leading me in the right direction. Oh, he don't want me to talk to this person because he's leading me in the right direction. Oh, he don't want me to look like this or put on makeup today. He don't want me to do my hair today. He want me to stay home. He don't want me to see
mm,
my friends because he's leading me. That is not love. Discouraging you from every opportunity, taking every opportunity to put you down, telling you you're not good enough, you're not this enough, you're not that enough, you don't do enough, you don't cook enough, you don't clean enough. You doing all the work to keep the relationship together while they kick their feet up,
mm-hmm.
putting hands on you.
My God,
Love do not hurt.
it
It
don't,
is
not
not
at all.
pain.
It's not. My
Mm-mm.
mama. Ugh.
Nicki Minaj has a song called "Love Me Enough" with Keisha Cole and Monica. It says, "First things first, all my girls know your worth. Self love is the greatest love on earth. Cry your eyes out, get it out. It's the worst, but love don't hurt. Don't
I
hurt."
love
She wrote
that.
that song before she met her husband. Well, she reunited with her husband and had her baby. She's
Mm,
like, I'm still gonna be a good wife, still have a great life. This was at a time when she was at her fucking lowest.
right.
Mm,
My God. My. Mm,
mm, mm, mm, mm,
I got
mm.
chills. Please.
What do you love about yourself?
Oh, damn. I didn't know you was going to ask me this question.
It don't
Can I
have to be
be,
anything specific.
can I
Yeah.
be honest with you?
What? Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I
That's
have
fine.
no idea.
I mean, because it takes a minute to look at ourselves and pinpoint all our good qualities that we have.
I mean, I ask people what they love about me and they tell me.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, well, Jay, what do you love about yourself? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've never, I'm, I've finally got to the point where I love myself, but I don't know what I love about myself. So
Right.
I don't know.
And that's valid. That's valid. Like I would say, JayMariee is a very warm and personable person. Like she's able to make friendships with people quickly.
Thank you.
She's very creative, very multi talented,
Thank you.
things like that.
Well, thank you. Well, what do you love about yourself?
Um, I'm smart. I'm a fast learner. I'm solution oriented. I'm
Hmm.
really observant. I'm creative. I have a good eye for fashion and aesthetics. And I make good food whenever I cook, whenever I feel like cooking.
Period. I
Yeah,
need to come try some
nothing too
food. Okay.
crazy. Yeah, definitely. Mm,
Oh
what are
my god.
things that you love or hobbies that you love to do?
Oh God, I do too much and I'm tired. My brain hurt. One thing I love most definitely, I love video gaming. That's one
Mm-hmm.
thing. That's a hobby that I've been loving since I was a kid. I was a game head before game heads was even thought of. I used to love getting on the computer,
Mm-hmm.
playing games. I love being in the creative aspect. I actually love writing. I don't know if a lot of people know that I love writing. I actually
Mm-hmm.
have 4 spirals of books that I have wrote since
Mm.
I've been in high school, and I love writing. I love writing love books. I love, writing just about anything. I mean, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's my escape from everything, and of course, when Sims came about, I can actually bring what I've wrote into
Right. Make that a
storytelling.
story. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What about you?
Mm-hmm. I found a love for cooking. I love food. There's nothing like having a good homemade meal.
Oh,
Cause you
yes,
get so
please.
fast food out, you be like, ugh, like I just want a good homemade meal. Like I found a love for cooking, even though I don't do it too much, but I need to get back to it. But yeah, I like writing too. I mean, I have stories in my head that I've never really put to paper because I don't really like sitting down and writing it out and
Right.
stuff. But that's what I like about The Sims too, acting out your stories. I love music. I love like finding and discovering good music that I like. Um, I like the internet. I love the internet. So I don't like everything about it, but I love that it's such a limitless resource and knowledge of anything you can find. And I love the people that it's connected me to without I wouldn't have met without it.
Right.
You know. Um I love Nicki Minaj, first of all. I love Nicki Minaj. I have so much Nicki Minaj shit over here. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We getting to see what we
I
see.
have so
Okay.
much collectibles from her. I have all four of her vinyls. I got this one.
Oh.
Hold on. Got this is a Target exclusive.
Oh my
This
God.
is the Pink Friday. Oh shit, I'm dropping
Oh, I love that
one in
one. I
mine.
love that
This
one.
is the deluxe. I think we're a second cover vinyl. I got five
Oh.
signed CDs. I have two copies of her Vogue magazine. Here are two signed CDs that I just got yesterday.
Okay.
Here's one, two, three more signed CDs.
Okay, period.
And then another copy of Vogue. Like I love her. I love that lady.
I love that.
Okay, and lastly, but not least, I love this podcast. It was created with pure love, friendship, rainbows, glitter, and coochie juice. Like I love this podcast and everybody who listens to it, who sits here
Yeah.
and listens and takes our advice and be writing emails asking us what they should do with their lives and listening to us and supporting and this and that. So I love everybody that listens to this podcast and supports it.
Like the love that I have for this podcast. I always tell Blue, if it wasn't for Blue, I wouldn't have continued on doing podcasting. Like
Oh.
the love I literally have for podcasting, like I wanted to get on the radio and just talk shit, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want it to be on to where it's oh hell no, turn that shit off. No, I wanted it to be to where someone can relate to me. Someone can
Substance.
understand. Right, you can understand what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. Like you get it. Like, you know, and when I got really into podcasting, at first when Blue introduced this video, I ain't gonna lie, I was second thought on it because I don't like showing my face on a lot of stuff because I just, at one point I don't like the way I look at one point, just
Mm-hmm.
period. But now that I, am loving myself and stuff like that, I love showing my face to y'all. I love hearing y'all, seeing y'all
Mm-hmm.
send us emails, despite of it being negative or not, you know. I love it. I love being on here and I'm
Mm-hmm.
forever grateful to be on this platform. I thank Blue so much for following, like helping me with this journey, because if it wasn't for her, again, I wouldn't be doing this shit and I
Right.
wouldn't be on here, talking to y'all, helping y'all. And I
Mm-hmm.
love giving advice. I love telling, not telling, but helping people out with anything they're going through if they ask me for it. And y'all ask us, and I'm truly honored. I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll be from, I guess, from that last email, it'd be like, well, J Marie don't show no effort. I do. It's like I
Right.
have my emotions. I have them. I just, I don't like getting too emotional on here because this was my first baby before anything. So,
Mm-hmm.
this podcast means a lot. It does.
Definitely. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in podcasting, period. I don't know where the fuck I would be.
Right.
I don't know
No,
where I would
thank
be.
you.
Yeah. Definitely. So it's a partnership. People, it's a partnership. It's two people working on this thing, bringing their own qualities to it and making it better.
All right. Unless y'all know,
Mm-hmm.
y'all calling it master and slave. I'm the slave and she's the master. So, I got to dance for the master,
What Iggy Azalea said, Iggy Azalea said, I'm a runaway slave. Master. Shitting on the past, got to spit like a bastard after and after.
you
Nobody like
know.
came on. Slave. Master. That's crazy.
I'm hollering. My God. But
Now,
I don't have any points, any more points.
okay.
I had the love and versus lust and love and mental health, but those are my points.
Okay. Well, I'm just want to say, I think I'm done after this, but I just want to say, stop chasing love. Young
Mm,
girls and young boys and non-binary, stop chasing love. It's gonna find you. And it is okay that you don't have it all figured out when it comes to love. But nobody keeps it real enough to say, look, I went through this. This is what happened to me and this is what I learned. Nobody keeps it real enough to teach these things. You win some, you lose some. You stumble and you fall, but as long as you get back up, that's what matters. Forgive yourself, learn your lesson. Learn your lesson.
talk it,
Learn it and keep it
talk it.
pushing.
Right,
It's just one of those things you gain experience with as time goes on. The good, the
right.
bad, the in between, it all happens to the best of us. Everybody goes through it. And emphasis on learn your lesson. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in a cycle until you learn.
Mm, yep, that's what I say too. Like, you know, at one point I was chasing love and I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted love to come now. I'm like, okay, I'm sick of this. I want to be in love right now. Love me. But it's like sometimes you can't really just you
Right.
can't chase it. You gotta let it come to you. So I've been sitting here patiently just waiting just
Mm-hmm.
for it to happen. But sometimes it's gonna happen unexpectedly. So don't
Right.
don't wait on it.
For
Just
me,
let it happen.
right. For me, I found like it comes when I don't even look for it. Like I met
Mm,
my boyfriend at a time where I didn't even want to be in a relationship. And we met and things grew naturally. That's how I like to do it, natural. Like we're not just rushing to be with somebody because we lonely or something like that. We met each other, we got to know each other, and we liked each other. And we connected on a level beyond, oh, you're attractive. Oh, you look like this, you're hot, you're sexy or whatever, you know.
Right.
So it needs to grow. It needs to, like,
What's the saying?
what comes easy won't last, and what lasts
Ah,
won't come easy, or something like that. That's basically what I wanted to say. But it's a process. People like to rush and crash into these things, and these 2 month relationships, be getting engaged and married, thinking y'all doing the right thing, but it's the worst thing that ever happens to you.
right,
Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the process.
right,
Enjoy your own company in the meantime.
right. And one thing I just want to leave off on, just because it's not happening now, don't mean it ain't gonna happen later. Meaning,
Mm-hmm.
if you think that someone is meant for you, or you feel, I mean, it may not happen now, but it might happen later. Just
Mm-hmm.
let it happen naturally. Don't force it. Don't be over obsessing on it. Just let it happen. That's something I am
Let it
learning. Let
happen.
it happen, let it flow. And I'm telling you, you would be amazed at the shit that happens between now and then. And then when you look back at it, whatever who you with, you been fantasizing about, you're like, well shit, goddamn fuck hell.
You're like, what the fuck? I was never even meant to be with that person.
Right,
You might not understand right now, like, it's just not meant to fucking be. I'm meant for something greater, or something
right.
that will make me happier. The universe has
Mm-hmm.
somebody in mind for me, but he's just not here right now,
Yeah,
or she, or them.
yeah.
I'm gonna read something that I asked my boyfriend, well, what is love? And he was like, some points he gave to me. He said, love is a partnership and an understanding serving a common goal. We're real with each other. We're happy, whether we're happy or sad, we're connected. We have a really good thing together, so we should stay together. Our emotional needs are catered to. Our weaknesses will be called out. Our strengths will be praised. We have a strong friendship. We're spending time together and talking about almost anything and connecting on a level beyond the physical.
That's beautiful.
Hmm.
Please. That was beautiful. Amazing. Please.
Hmm.
Again, encore.
But yeah, I think that's all I have for this. Do you have anything else?
Nope, nope, nope. You ready for these emails?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, y'all ready for these emails too? Here we go.
All
We'll see
right.
y'all after the break.
See you in a little bit. We're here for you. Do you need advice to vent, spill some tea, or just want to chat with Blu and JayMariee? Vividly Vocals Advice Hotline is open. Email us at askvvpod@gmail.com and we'll read your email on an episode of the show.
Yes, come connect with Vividly Vocal. We are on Facebook, which is going to be Vividly Vocal Podcast. We're on YouTube, which is going to be Vividly Vocal Podcast. We're also on Instagram, which is Vividly Vocal Pod. We're on Twitter as well, or you can call it X, that's at Vividly Vocal. And we are on TikTok, which you can find us at Vividly Vocal. And also, we do have a Cash App. Come invest in us, okay? So we can get a bigger studio or some more equipment, or, just invest in us, because our Cash App is going to be at Vividly Vocal. All donations go towards the development of Vividly Vocal.
And now, back to the show.
Well, hello, y'all.
Welcome
We are
back.
back. We back. We back. So, we are reading 2 emails today, and let me go ahead and read this one. And this one says, "It feels so good to hear you ladies again. Hello, ladies. Welcome back to doing the podcast again. It feels like I haven't heard from you ladies in forever. I'm still processing that it's a new year, and also that I noticed you ladies are in season 2 of the podcast. Congrats are in order to you ladies. And I know this season will be a season for the books. Now, last time you have heard from me, I was dealing with some issues as far as finding out my husband was dealing with other men, and that he discovered that he might be bisexual, which is nuts to me. But I cannot bring those issues into the new year because those days are over. Well, for me, so let me catch you ladies up to date so you girls can help me with this situation. So, my ex-husband has a fiance, a man. I think he finally realized that being with a woman was really not for him. And to be honest, I completely understand. I who's him. Oh,
I
well,
wish him
okay.
nothing.
Oh, I wish him nothing but the best and hope that he succeeds in life with all the accomplishments he has with his future husband. But here's the problem. Uh-oh.
Mm.
So I've gotten a call yesterday from a family member regarding some crazy information that she has received. As I'm talking with this family member, she is stating to me that she received the call from my ex-husband. Now, she is not the kind to get into no mess at all, and she is the type to let me vent.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what I need to hear, and it's up to me to decide on if I'm going to listen to her or just go and figure it out on my own. Well, she stated he called her in regardings of having a conversation with her in private. Well, the family member I am talking about is a close cousin of mine. Her and I are close and been close since diapers. So we really lean on each other in certain situations. She is also a single woman, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I just need to put that out there to continue my story. Well,
Mm-hmm.
she tells me that he calls her to express his feelings about her that he's been having since me and him have been married. He stated to her that that he should have picked her instead of me because I was not a good wife to him, and all that I did was lay on my back and let him fuck me. Oh my
Ew.
god. She was shocked that she even heard this because, according to him, at the point of time, he was head over heels when it came to me, and he wanted to spend the rest of his life with me. So now I'm at a crossroads with this because I just don't know. I just don't understand why he felt the need to tell her something like this after the fact that me and him are no longer. Why would he do this? Should I confront him? What can I do about this? And I honestly do feel some type of hurt, but I do not know what to do. Please give me some type of advice, please. Fuck him up.
That's psychotic.
Fuck him up.
If I remember correctly, he was in the process of begging for you to come back. Now I think that you refused him to come back. He's trying to ruin your reputation or something like that.
That's
Even though you
sick.
should be happy with a fiance, you're engaged to another, right? So
Mm-mm-mm.
why are you doubling back to me?
Mm.
And
Mm-mm-mm.
now you have a fiance. You're trying to move in on my cousin that I've known since we were in Pampers. Why are you engaging in like offering a commitment to another person, regardless of that being your like that nigga didn't change. He's just a
At
rotten
all.
apple, just
I would
rotten.
confront him. I would confront him.
Yeah.
I would go the fuck off and I would tell him, you ain't fucking shit. And I would just go for what the fuck I know because
Mhm.
ain't no fucking way. Like what? You and me, and then he gonna say all she did was lay on her back and let him fuck her. You're sick, sir. You're
You're sick.
fucking sick. I'll rip him a new asshole.
Yeah,
Well, the
and just
asshole that
leave
he
it at
might
that.
have left over. But yeah.
Leave it at that. Are we gonna have to get some papers, some restraining orders involved and whatnot? You supposed to be married, sir.
I'm ready
So
to sign them
what's really going
papers.
on?
Papers.
Papers?
Sign
Well,
them
he
papers.
ready to sign some marriage papers to another nigga. So
Mm.
what, this nigga don't know what he want to be or who he want to be, but
Mm.
man,
My gosh.
my God, Godspeed to you. So glad to hear from you again. Jesus Christ, that nigga, he got a lot going on. But yeah,
Man.
I mean, either confront him or ignore him. But I don't know what links he's willing to go to keep talking to people in your family. Like I would just advise everybody in your family to block him, so he don't have nobody to speak to.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Same.
Okay, next one. The dating scene is trash. Oh, girl, tell it.
Man.
Ladies, you
Speak your
girls have
truth.
been killing the podcast lately, and I mean that in a good way. This last topic was really fascinating. I'm a bard myself, and when I say that you ladies gave the people exactly what they needed to hear, you girls made sure that the facts were laid, and people heard exactly what the queen has been saying for years. Bigfoot needs to get a saddle and ride back to the sunset with her smelly ass. Wow.
I'm hollering, please.
I also want to comment on the episode ladies had with them bringing up old podcast members. Give it a rest, you guys. These
Please.
ladies really work hard to give us good content. And mind you, these ladies are not getting paid for this yet. So do the honors and shut the fuck up Or you can
Ooh.
always find another podcast to listen to because this podcast is not best fit for your liking.
Yep.
I love smart people. But let's get down to my dating life, which is literally a piece of shit. Let me tell you about this one guy I went on a date with. I definitely need some advice on this. I went on a date with this guy who I know from the same social circle. He told me he is very attracted to me and was so excited to have sex with me. When we got home, we made out, but he started biting my lip. We got naked, and I discovered he had nipple rings, expressed an interest in penis piercing, and said he likes pain. This was foreign lands to me, so I didn't say much. We kept making out. The kissing wasn't ideal, and eventually he couldn't regain the erection he had when we started foreplay, despite me also giving him a BJ. I told him it was okay, and we spent the night with him caressing my body, talking and getting to know each other. That felt really nice. 2 days later, he tells me we didn't click in the bedroom. He didn't enjoy spending time with me after, and I just wasn't for him. Was I cause for his erectile dysfunction? Is he reacting so harshly to me because he couldn't perform? The whole thing bothers me. I also suspect he was into BDSM type behaviors and maybe came to realize I wouldn't be interested. Please help. Thank you. Oh, wow.
I just sat here making this face the whole time. What?
I it
Huh?
wasn't nothing you did. I think because he was he's on another level. He's on another mentality. He's on another wavelength. He don't want to have normal sex. He wants somebody to step on his balls and drop a brick on his face. Unless you're willing to participate in the BDSM, no judgment. I mean, if he like pain and you want to inflict pain, you want to beat his ass, get all the anger you done had from the dating scene and whoop his ass, that's fine. I mean, but it wasn't you. It was definitely him. He likes BDSM behaviors. He got nipple rings. He likes penis piercings. He likes pain, and that's what gets him going. And I heard when it comes to men, like not being able to maintain an erection is embarrassing. Like it's embarrassing for them to like if they get soft. So they're like kind of like, oh God, I'm so fucking embarrassed. I got to retreat, you know. So maybe it's that type of thing. Like he couldn't get it up, you know. So now that's why he's being cold to you. But I don't think it was you. I just think y'all weren't on that level yet. And, and yeah, I just don't think it would have been a good match in the first place.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm stuck at penis piercings. I'm real stuck at that because
They're
what?
out there.
Penis
They
piercings?
are out there, honey. Yeah, I think it's called a Prince Albert. They pierce the head of your penis. Mm-hmm. He
You
got
know
nipple
what,
rings too.
ma'am? That that wasn't for you. Just
It's not for you. I mean, if it is for you, you can just say, "Hey, I mean, well, hold on. Did she say she like that? She said she didn't really. It was foreign lands, so she didn't say much. So I mean, if you're willing to explore that, then that's you. But if not, adios.
I'm just gonna keep this face for the
No,
remainder
you.
of the time.
And there was the cuddling and caressing, and that was nice to you. But he was like, "Man, I need my ass whooped right now. My ass should be red as a baboon, and I gotta caress her." I just think y'all are on two different wavelengths, and that's all right. That's okay. You will be all right. Should be red like Rafiki right now. She should be
Hold on, I'm
beating you with the
crying.
chair across the room. That's what makes him bust.
Please. Oh my god, I have no words. I have no words for this one right here. I just say leave it alone. Don't do it. That sounds
Yeah, but I think he was reacting because he couldn't perform without the pain. So I mean,
I've never met
and it
someone
became
like that, so I wouldn't know. I've heard of stuff like that, but I guess just to be somebody like that, it just Damn,
out there.
that's
I mean,
if you like that though. I mean, that's on you. Spank him till his ass is
if you
purple.
want to
But
try, be like, hey, look, this is purple. Damn, the skin is falling off.
do what you do. But yeah,
Hmm. You
mm-mm.
gonna put them thigh high boots on, them big leather black thigh high boots, walk your ass in that room. 6-inch heels. She walked in the club like nobody bit. You get that whip like you Catwoman. Wha-pow.
Your
And then
6-inch
you say,
heels and your
all right,
bob.
motherfucker. On me, Uma Thurman Bob, 8-inch Bob. Walk up in that motherfucker and say, all right, motherfucker, you getting your ass whooped tonight. And he's gonna be like, yes, mistress. I mean, whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with. Pookie is your world. But keep your
Please.
head up. It's okay. You will find that special person you click with. Just another bump in the motherfucking road.
Yeah. I have no words, right? I just what Blue says, I agree 1,000% with. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
do that. Just wait. Oh, I have serial tears in my eyes. Please. Oh shit. But you guys, that's gonna be the end.
Yeah, it's the end. This was a
It's
good
the end.
episode.
This was, but y'all know we gotta end it off with some very encouraging words for you guys. Be proud of how you've been handling these past months. The silent battles you fought, the moments you had to humble yourself. Wipe your own tears and pat yourself on the back. Celebrate your
Mm.
strength.
Yes, yes. And so I poured my own love into my own beautiful soul until it was so full that it no longer settled for scraps.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Hope you can hear my fingers. Oh my god. This is an amazing episode, as
I really
always.
enjoyed this episode.
Man,
It's a great
episode was
episode.
bomb. My goodness. But I guess this is until then.
Yeah. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much for listening. We love y'all so much. And we'll see you again soon. This has been your host, Blue.
And this is JayMariee.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
What's up, vocalizers? It's Blue, and you know what time it is. It's time for Song of the Week. But for the first time ever, we will have 2 songs of the week, this time from the same artist because they are just that good. I'd put every song this person has out up here this week if I could, but that artist is the ever so talented Samaggio. Samaggio is an up and coming artist, and honey, he is coming out swinging. He is a Ghanaian artist. Shout out to Ghana and my West African listeners. And he is an Afrobeats artist. Originally, for this episode, What is Love? My song for the week was going to be Kente by him because whenever I think about love, I think of that song. That song meant a lot to me last year. It was in my top 5 most played songs by the end of the year. But as we were recording this episode, I found out that Samaggio had surprise released another song called Black Snake. And it's a bop, as expected. I absolutely could not choose between these 2 songs and what to spotlight for the episode. So I said, to hell with it. Why not both of them? Kente is a song about pure love, and I feel like that's what's been missing for me from music as a whole, honestly. This is a song that I can see myself playing at my wedding. From what I've gathered, Samaggio purposely put the love vibration into this song. So that's why it's so addicting to listen to. It feels like pure love, joy, happiness, gratitude. For me, at times it feels overwhelming, but in a good way to listen to. Sometimes I cry listening to that song. Now, Black Snake is about a big black snake, honey. It's an amazing song. It's on loop in my phone at the moment. It's so catchy and so smooth to listen to. Love the instrumentals, love his voice, and Samaggio just has it. I like the duality of pairing these 2 songs together for this episode, having both love and sex. So please go support him and listen to him and add his music to your library. That's Samaggio, Samaggio, Samaggio. Cam Dion, Camdeion, also has an interview with him on his Station Heads channel, so check that out as well. I'm very excited about Samaggio and cannot wait to see what's ahead for him. First, I'm going to play a snippet of Kente, and now a snippet of Black Snake. See y'all later. Bye.